What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Man, I'm driving over to Delaware. Had a couple questions to get out of the way, and I figured, hey, I'm driving, ain't got shit to do. Might as well have people look at the big guy in the Tahoe, wondering why the fuck he's talking to himself in his fucking car. Maybe they'll think I'm singing or something. So here's my number. Call me maybe. Anyway, oh, I forgot to do the peg jiggle. I'm sorry, I'm out of my element. Anyway, check it out. I've been asked a lot of times about relationship advice. For some reason, people think that since I know how to get shredded and big, that I know relationship. Actually, I think the most successful thing in my life is my relationship. I mean, I've had some good business. See, I'm so dumb at business, I can't even think of a word. Achievements. You know, I've been decently successful in life. I had a successful at Weeder. You know, although it didn't pan out as expected, I helped launch Instone with Sylvester Stallone. You know, the whole Civation thing. And, you know, I think that's been great. But I've been asked, Mark, you know, you've been married for 10 years. You've been with your wife for 15 years. What is your secret? And let me straighten this if this ain't right. That should be good. And here's my secret. Nothing. Here's the deal. You know, you have a few things that play a role in the successful relationship and that cause fights. I believe the number one cause for arguing among couples is financial. Number two, a lot of times, is in the bedroom. At least it might not be in order, in the bedroom. Number three is how you treat each other. Number four is getting butthurt over stupid shit. So let's go into those, you know, why those, you know, how to deal with those, and why those shouldn't really play a role. Now, as far as financially speaking, you know, my wife and I didn't always have things. You know, we didn't always have money. We didn't always have a nice house. When we first started out, she was still going to school. I was working at Weeder. She had a part-time gig at J.D. Power & Associates. Man, we ain't have shit. We lived in a decent apartment. I can't believe we got to put in L.A., Thousand Oaks area, which is in the valley. It cost, you know, it was like, I think it was $800 a month. And I was making under 30 G's a year. And we had a couch that we got from her parents. It was broken. I mean, completely fucked up. Blue floral print. Fucking green sheet over it because, well, you can see the fucking springs popping through and shit, right? The entertainment center we had, you know, the bookshelf type thing. We have a TV in there, which, by the way, was a 19-inch. I'm known for my 19-inch. And so we had that little TV, you know, and in there, and the entertainment center we actually found in the garbage. It was being thrown away, so we took that in. You know, all of our furniture was bought at IKEA. We built it ourselves, just wood shit. You know, we really didn't have much, and we went out to dinner once a week. We went to a Mexican restaurant in LA. Y'all from LA area are gonna know what I'm talking about. Acapulco. You just get a coupon in the mail every week where it would be buy one, get one free dinner. I think it was buy one, get one for $1. So we'd buy like an $8 taco dinner and fucking eat all the free chips we could and get water. And at the end of the day, we get out for 12 bucks. That was our budget. You know, I was doing what I could. Actually, I think this is even before Weeder. I was actually working as a trainer and, you know, just scraping by. So, you know, fast forward, those were probably the happiest, most simple times of our relationship. Our happiest being, you know, we're happy now. We're probably just as happy. But we didn't need money to love each other and to be happy. We had each other. We had an understanding that we're going to work through this and we're going to succeed. And be it whatever it is, the American dream, the American pursuit of greatness and happiness, the pursuit of happiness, you know, got us to where we are today, where we understood that, hey, you know, this is how it's going to be. But, you know, if we keep working hard and trudging through, we don't need help from anybody, not parents, not relatives, nor anyone to get by. So financially speaking, I've seen money hurt more people. I'll get into that more later. Actually, I'll get into that now. You know, here's the problem. You know, I work. Women got us. You know, I've had I've had friends whose wives have left them because they work really hard. Oh, he's always gone, he's always working. That's to provide for your bitch ass Mercedes. Alright, that's to fucking pamper your ass. And that's so you can live above your fucking needs. Alright, what you need. You're not need-based, you're want-based. And then I have the other side where relationships broke up. Oh, he's nothing. He doesn't make enough money. He just sits around and wants to hang out. That's because, so I mean, you guys got to make up your mind. Do you want us to work hard, or do you want us to be at home fucking chilling with you and the kids or whatever, just you? And the thing is, I don't think women are quite, you know, I don't think y'all got your shit straight when it comes to what you want from men. So where my wife and I have compromised, gotta get my bro jug, a little bit of branch chains in here and Crystal Light. Where we've compromised, she understood when I was traveling for a living with Cybation, traveling 300 days a year, that, you know, we'd have less time together, and she'd be, you know, have the brunt of raising the children. Whereas you know, I was on the road, and she trusted me. You know, that's another thing. It's pivotal in relationships is trust. You know, the thing is, she trusted me. I was on the road 300 days a year. I wouldn't have trusted me, man. I had more fucking ass thrown in my face than I could, than any human being could deal with. But, you know, I kept to my vows, and I remained faithful. But I gotta tell you, you know, that relationships are a struggle, and that's the next point I'm gonna get to. The bedroom. Alright, now, one thing that breaks couples up is infidelity. Well, y'all, you know, look, pussy's great. I'm sure you women like the penis just great as well. But here's the thing. When you get married, you gotta kind of come to an understanding, unless you're one of them swinger types. And that'd be cool if I'd be able to fuck other women, but not really cool my wife being with other men. It doesn't work like that. When you get married, unless you both are comfortable with that whole swinger lifestyle, which as a conservative, I'm not really a big fan of, you know, and as a religious person somewhat, you know, even though I just drop F-bombs like it's going out of style. Then you got to realize that once you get married, you're done. You need to just suck it up and not suck it up. Get it? See what I did there? You need to just kind of realize that it's over, and that's the trust issue. If you've really taken your vows and you're serious about them, my wife was able to trust me knowing that I'm not going to fuck up. I was able to leave the house knowing that she's not going to fuck up because we had that level of trust. And that's something a lot of couples don't have. So you women always call it, you know, that's just going to piss your dude off. And I've been with dudes, oh, my wife got it. She won't let me do this. Oh, she's got this. Oh, she's going to call me. She doesn't trust me going out with you and shit. It's like, dude, if you don't have that trust issue before, if you have that trust down before marriage, you're never going to have it. And it will kill your marriage. Period. It will kill everything about it. Sexually. Man, I might get in a lot of issues with this, but, you know, I think it's a lot of the dude's fault. You know, a lot of women kind of give up on sex. And, you know, I don't know if this is too much information. I'm a fucking nymphomaniac, man. I'm crazy. I mean, that's me. You know, my wife's fucking tired, and I understand. But that's why I have 3 kids. But here's the deal. You know, it's got to be a compromise. A lot of guys, once you get married, you know, you kind of forget that the women have needs too. So, I mean, what you need to do with that, guys, you need to please your woman, if you know what I'm saying. You need to go down. You need to do your thing. You need to realize that it's not just like in and out and then you go to bed. No, you got it. Women are, they're more sensual, emotional. You know, you need to take care of your woman. What that means is you need to cuddle. I know you dudes are thinking that's gay. Well, it's not gay because you're cuddling a woman. And if you're gay, cuddling a man, by all means, do your thing, dog. Do your thing. I'm okay with that. Just not my thing. So you got to cuddle. You got to do you got to take your time. You got to start up, work your way down. And then you got to spend some time getting her in the mood. What that means, you can't just go at it. You got to prep the area. It's like surgery, man. You got to shave it. You got to do the thing. You got to make sure the area is prepped. You got to prep the area, man. You can't just go in and smack it up, flip it, rub it down. No. You got to rub it down first, then smack it up, flip it, then rub it down again. See what I'm saying? So the sexual thing in women, you know what? You got to realize that you know, if you get married, you're that guy's only, well, hopefully, his only outlet for that activity. Thus, I don't care if you're tired or whatever, I think that you should kind of compromise. There's more than one way to make your dude happy. Let me just leave it at that. And, you know, moving forward in relationships, understanding and compromise. You know, there's going to be stuff about your mate, about your spouse, that pisses you off. Australians are like, mate, my good mate. No, not mate like Australians, like your friend. Mate, as in someone you mate with. Like two whales mating. Like on National Geographic. So the thing is that you want to have a very compromising relationship where you're going to have to put up with some shit that pisses you off. So I recommend living together before marriage. I know I said I'm a conservative, but I'm also a realist. I mean, my wife used to chew her nails. She still does. Shit drives me insane, man. That's caused more fights. And I'm like, stop it. She stopped for a little. She started, I hate nail bite. It just pisses me off. You know, and I do things that piss her off. In fact, I think everything I do pisses her off. So, you know, that's the whole thing, is that you need to realize there's going to be some things that piss you off, but you got to look at the good side of the relationship and make sure that the person you marry is someone you can put up with those nervous tics and habits and nasty things that might piss you off, whatever it may be. So women in general, men in general, you need to get along. Also women, men, don't get butthurt over every little thing. You're going to live together, you're going to be spending time together, there's going to be things that piss you off. You need to kind of let it go. Like if he says something stupid, didn't really mean it, you know, don't take it too seriously. Don't get too politically correct in a relationship. I mean, you're together a lot. Another thing is, let's say you do have that fight. What you need to do is resolve it and let it go. Don't let that fight last for 36 hours. Get that shit out your system. Don't make his ass sleep on the couch, and resolve and make up. It's just like business. It's just like politics. Work out a peace treaty, whatever that may be. If he needs to go down for 3 nights straight to make you happy and make it even, by all means, do it. Dude, go scuba diving. You know, put on your snorkel and do your thing. All right? Whatever that may be. Now, you know, that's pretty much my relationship advice from that viewpoint, is to just get along, just be nice to each other. It's easy. You don't, the people you love the most are the people you treat the worst. And that's one thing I've noticed. I've said shit to my wife that I wouldn't say to my worst enemy. And that's something that I regret. But at the same time, it's a relationship dynamic unlike any other. And another thing is, don't fuck up. That whole "it just happened" bullshit, that's fucking shit. In the great words of Eminem, what? She tripped, fell, landed on his dick? Doesn't happen. It's always premeditated. Dicks just don't slip in vaginas. It just doesn't happen. Or as the twins say, balls deep. You don't get balls deep without thinking about it first. I've never just, I mean, look, I traveled 300 days a year, own a supplement company. I had my opportunities, but I passed on them. And that's what you need to do as a man, as a woman, as a married couple, or else that shit ain't gonna last. Once you break that vow of trust, your marriage will either never be the same, or it won't last at all. So, you know, coming from a dude who's been married a long time, plans on being married the rest of his life, you know, what you need to do is kind of resolve your issues and move on, and don't fuck up. It's simple as that. And don't marry the wrong person. I know it's hard to tell who the right person is. Obviously, everybody who gets married has the intention of being faithful, I'd like to think, has the intention of doing the right thing, has the intention of till death do us part. Shit goes wrong. I'm not against divorce, but there are a lot of people who would have a lot better relationships. They just realize these certain points and went on. I'm going to say my wife and I, as much as you think that we'd fight, I can't remember the last time we fought. We don't fight. I mean, at this point, I think we're both too lazy to fight. It's too much like cardio. And I don't want my kids around fighting. We argue, well, we're bickers, but I mean, fighting, we're actually going back and forth. No, we're cool. I mean, we have discussions. That's the thing. Discuss things. Realize there's more than one viewpoint in the household, and there's more than one person who owns. You're both co-CEOs of the household. Run it that way, and run your relationship that way, and negotiate rather than having to be 100% right. Make sure that both of you get your cookies, so to speak. And women, put out more. Men, be more giving in bed. All right, that's all I got to say. I'm out. I got some more shit to do. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Peace out.